Hello and welcome to Serial at Midnight. I'm Heath and I have a massive stack of new releases here. You can tell Halloween is coming because there's a lot of horror here. Some of the stuff that we're going to talk about is also like a re-release of something that may have been like a site exclusive, or some of this kind of walks the line, but it's all new in some form or another. So I'm just going to fly through this. I'm not going to do reviews for this stuff. Reviews will show up at CerealAtMidnite.com, on Letterboxd. I'll probably do 1-minute reviews on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube shorts and things like that. Links are always in the description of every single video where you can find more Serial at Midnight. This is not the only platform. Like, we're everywhere. So thank you. Also, subscribe, like this video, and subscribe so you never miss an episode of Serial at Midnight. All right, let's dive in. Arrow has released A Fugitive from the Past, a movie that I know that I should have seen, but I haven't. So I'll be discovering this for the first time soon. It's over 3 hours, too, so it's a little bit daunting for me, especially when you have a stack. I mean, let's be honest, the review stack is... it's huge. It's massive. But there's a ton of, great special features here. There's a booklet, and we get a card. They always tease future releases with these cards. So we have The Boxer's Omen coming soon from Arrow. Let me show you the reversible artwork, too. Have you seen this movie? What do you think about it? That's what, let me know. I want to continue that continue that conversation in the comments. 2 new releases from Cauldron. I like Cauldron continues to figure out their niche, explore the market with just very different kinds of releases. So Sador is a I'm getting on the verge of reviewing this stuff. Liza, here, I'll just say horror movie in Santa Cruz, mountains of Santa Cruz, and Liza the Fox Fairy. I think it's Hungarian, but the idea is that she kills everyone she dates. Like, she can't have love because she ends up... It's like a dark comedy. Anyway, we'll talk more about this stuff soon, but those are out. 2 new releases from Visual Vengeance. Let me do them in order here. Slaughter Day, and this is The Blood of the Chupacabras, but there's another movie here as well. It's a Chupacabra double feature. Blood of the Chupacabras is 2003, and Revenge of the Chupacabras is 2005. So, as we always get with Visual Vengeance, they have they're made for collectors, right? I mean, you get great quality products, but here, you can freeze frame that for the special features list. But stickers, like VHS rental stickers. The poster, you get the poster of this artwork. And looks like we got a reversible art sleeve with the Revenge artwork on the flip side of that. And I'll cut over to Slaughter Day, a movie that I'm super excited to be checking out as soon as humanly possible. There's our special features. Freeze it, read it, love it. Rental stickers. Can't get this stuff out. Look at that, man. Hopefully that's all okay. Oh, okay. There's a poster, and here is our alternate artwork as we continue to fly through the stack. Tin Can, a movie I've heard about but I haven't seen yet, so it's interesting because it's kind of pandemic-y, but I don't think it was made when it's 2022. That's quote. I for Film says, "Quite the mind F. As the world faces a deadly plague, humanity's hope for a cure lies with a scientist who awakens imprisoned in a metal chamber. She desperately works to escape her confined cell to save the last of humanity." And here, you see if you're ever like, is there a hole in that, or has that been cut? Yes, my review copies often come molested. They've been cut or drilled or all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to pronounce... Hideki, hopefully that's right. Hideki, Evil Dead Trap 2. This is from Unearthed Classics in association with MVD Visual. You know what? I better make sure everything here is okay. Yeah, there's nothing inside. We're good. This is the Blu-ray special edition. It looks like no special features besides a photo gallery and trailers. I was talking about the Lost Boys recently and how they've dropped a photo gallery for the new 4K, and I was like, I don't usually go through the photo galleries, but do you guys? Or like, I'm sure some of you do. Let me know in the comments if you appreciate a photo gallery. Previously, this is what I was saying. Like, some of this stuff has been out before, but it's getting like repressed or like wide market editions. Like if it used to be, you know, only on a certain site or Ronin Flicks or something like that. Now like Amazon and, you know, everybody gets to play. This was only on DVD, as far as I understand. This is like it's a 5-episode series. 5-episode series. It's got over 2 hours of special features, and now it's on Blu-ray. And it has a reversible art wrap that I'm about to show you. I like that quite a bit. I'm not sure. Better here. We'll go to the eye doctor. Better here. Better here. Better here. Better here. I kind of like the witch. I don't know. Well, they're both witches. What's better to you? This one's interesting. Tiny Cinema. This sounds like a real freaky movie. So, I'm just kind of reading the back. Mysterious stranger tells the twisted tale of seemingly unconnected strangers whose lives will change incredibly in bizarre ways forever. Basically, they're all connected. Spoilers. I haven't seen it, so I'm not spoiling it. But that's what the back of the box says. So this is from Epic Pictures, who has a great track record to me with cool indie stuff. I like check the disc out. It's like, I bet that looks really cool in motion. Here's the flip, the inner reversible art sleeve, art wrap for that one. Got behind the scenes. I gotta tell you, like, my October is spoken for. There's so much stuff coming in the next week or two, and then that's like, I'm trying to focus also on interviews and like talking to creative people, and like, it's gonna be a crazy month. 1031 Part 2. Again, I think this is 2020, but it's just getting a retail release in the next couple of months here. So this has, I think this here. Hold up the back. I think this one had an reversible art wrap too. Yes, I think I probably know which one you guys prefer. Better here. Better here. Those are very different. Those are very different. There may be people who prefer the Scarecrow. No judging. The Last Thanksgiving. Sounds fun. I like the idea of Thanksgiving horror. After this year, there can't be another. So this is, I got special. Hey, don't. There's a cat bumping the tripod. Commentary, the making of Thanksgiving 1978. A short film called Thanksgiving 1978. Talking Turkey. A lot of stuff here. Who is this from? I can't. Scream Team releasing. Okay. Does this have any? Yeah, we got an inner artwork here as well. If you're like, oh, that's a lot of horror, man. Well, some of you guys are. This is kind of Kevin's. That's a lot of horror, man. It's not all horror. There's some non-horror things here too. Scary Stories. This is a I have watched this. I got to see this. This is a documentary about the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark books, which I didn't even know existed until just a few years ago, to be honest with you. They were so censored, and so they're banned books. We'll talk more about banned stuff in just a second. They were so censored, I didn't even know they existed when I was a kid. So it's a documentary about the books and the legacy of the books, and it's pretty well done. It made me want to read the books. So director's commentary, bonus footage. It's a DVD. Here's another DVD. Manson and Dracula. This is like it's a documentary. They're connecting. Stop. They're connecting the two notorious but cult figures together, and I don't know. It's an interesting premise. I don't know if they succeed at it or not because I haven't watched it yet. But if you've seen Manson and Dracula, let me know. We have 4 previously releases that are back in print and getting retail distribution. So Robot Holocaust. I think these were all. This is Scorpion. Their Rollerball, which is from a 4K. I know that there's a 4K of Rollerball coming out. I don't think it has. I don't even think it's the same 4K scan, but it might be. This is not 4K, but it's from a 4K scan. This is Scorpion as well. Scorpion releasing as well. I don't think the extras are the same either. Basically, completely different releases. So you got to make up your mind which one is right for you. But also, are these all 4 Scorpion? Yeah, they are. Voyage into Space, which is I think they took 4 episodes from Johnny Sacco and his flying robot. That's the name of it, right? Yeah. It was the 70s, right? 1969. Combined it into a movie. And Land of Doom. Hey, review for Land of Doom right now at CerealAtMidnite.com. Future Heath editing this. Link to that in the description of this video. I like this movie. So all 4 of these, I think they were Ronin Flicks site exclusives. Or at least online exclusives. Now you can get them at Amazon and like Target, wherever. Wherever fine goods are sold, you can find these 4 releases. I'm really curious to see how the whole rollerball situation is going to play out, because obviously 4K is like, I want that movie in 4K. But I'm curious because the double dipping thing is a real controversial aspect of it, right? Like I just bought something. Now, trying to keep this video short, and here I go rambling. I just bought Wise Guy. We talked about the VEI, Visual Entertainment Inc., the VEI release of Wise Guy, the TV show Wise Guy from Stephen J. Cannell. And 6 weeks after that comes out, they just came out. 6 weeks later, they're putting it out on Blu-ray. And I'm like, well, you knew you were putting that out on Blu-ray, but you didn't tell me until I bought the DVD, so I'm probably not going to buy that. But at the same time, I'm not too angry about it because I'm like, I just won't buy it. That's fine. Maybe I will buy it if it ever goes on sale or something like that. But this 4K is not in conjunction with... It's Scream Factory that's doing the Rollerball 4K, right? Anyway, they're not related to each other at all. It's different companies. This has been out for at least a year. Okay, The Connection. This is a French film that I haven't seen. It's done in a 70s style. They... Somewhere I saw a reference to the French Connection. But again, haven't seen this yet. Most of the stuff just haven't seen yet. And I will, but I'm doing the best I can. Have you seen The Connection? It's already been on disc from, I don't remember from who, but it came out around 2015. MVD Rewind Collection. MVD Entertainment via the Rewind Collection just putting out The Chocolate War. I have not seen this one either, but I'm curious about it because it stars John Glover. I'm a huge Smallville fan, and John Glover was Lionel Luthor on that show, and he's got top billing here. And it's a Catholic school movie, which those are a little hard for me because I can't relate to that experience at all. My experience was way more Protestant and like just wild and cult-like. But anyway, so it's well done, like the full MVD Rewind treatment. There's a mini poster if you're a huge Chocolate War fan. We got a commentary with the director. There's an interview with the director. I'll just hold it up for you and you can read about it. All right, let's get into some censorship talk and some banned movies. So just out, Rain, the 90th anniversary edition of Rain. This is Joan Crawford, Walter Houston. This is a story about, it's a 1932 movie, so pre-code. It's about a prostitute who tries to make a new life. And it was not well received by anybody. It was provocative, and it was, basically there was a lot of pearl clutching, like, oh, I say no. And so it basically got heavily... Well, here, they even say there's an alternate 76-minute cut here on the disc as well, in addition to the uncut version, from 1938. So they took out... How long is the original cut? It's 94 minutes. So taking a 94-minute movie and cutting it down to 76, that's pretty drastic. So I'm excited to discover this. It's got a commentary track. It's two. Sorry, it's got two commentary tracks. Apologies to the UK. Liner notes, a booklet. I mean, this is quality, and it's coming from VCI, who we talk about it. They're the people behind the Santo and the Aztec Mummy Collection Blu-rays too. And they're controversial. Let's be honest. It is what it is. They're a controversial label. We're going to talk about something else here in just a second from VCI. By the way, this is a factory pressed disc, and this booklet is pretty fantastic. It's pretty. You can see why this movie would be controversial. But it's interesting that similar movies from the time, with like a Warner Brothers movie or an old Vitaphone picture with Barbara Stanwyck or something, Joan Blondell gets celebrated and this kind of gets buried. So we'll be talking more about it. We'll also be talking more about, you guys are going to be like, what? The Roundup with Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle. So this has already been talked about because Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle, here's a quick history lesson. If you want more about this, I did an episode of Classic Film Flavor. Actually, it wasn't even that. It was just a conversation with me and my Classic Film Flavors co-host, Vanessa Bottino, about cancel culture not being new. Like, it's always been around. So in 1921, there was it was like a rape and murder trial. And this is kind of why we have, the Hays Code as it existed in the 30s, probably one of the reasons that Rain got shelved and suppressed for so long. He was acquitted of all charges, but it killed his career. The idea was like, oh, these Hollywood types are so hedonistic, and he was accused of it's that I'm trying to avoid. YouTube's gotten so like, you can't say that. Murder. I think that one's safe. And he was acquitted, but it didn't matter. In fact, I think it went to trial 3 times. Buster Keaton actually testified for Fatty Arbuckle, Roscoe, and he was acquitted, but the damage was done, and his career never recovered. Most of his movies were taken out of circulation, hidden away, and he died in like 1933. Now, he wasn't healthy. Some would say that he never recovered from the trauma of the trial. But he was also Fatty Arbuckle. So this is now, it's a 4K restoration. It's not on 4K. It's actually a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Why they've chosen a DVD case when they've got a Blu-ray in here, I think they might have been better to go with a Blu-ray case, but I digress. It comes with a nice booklet about the events. These are pressed discs. These are not burned. And it has 2 Keystone silent shorts. Obviously, these are silent movies. It was a silent movie, but it's got 2 silent Keystone shorts as well from 1913, which I guess might be considered the glory days. Anyway, it's pretty loaded, and the fact that this movie is getting a 4K restoration in 2022, that's a big deal. When I say like we're living in the best of times, it's not just because we're getting new horror or whatever. Movie history, which is my first love, I think you can tell, because I've talked more about the Fatty Arbuckle movie than anything else in this video. I value movie history. I'm, film historian is my focus. That's kind of the goal of the channel. It's all being recovered, and like everything that can be saved is being saved, and it's a great time to see because we have it really well. We got it good. Also, this is interesting. This is the last one we're going to talk about. Slowest Gun in the West. Never seen this one either, but it's Phil Silvers and Jack Benny, Bruce Cabot. It's a TV movie from 1960. Phil Silvers was Sergeant Bilko, and Jack Benny is, the Jack Benny Show. Where I got Bilko around here somewhere. I guess it doesn't matter. I've moved a lot of stuff around, and I kind of don't know where things are anymore, which is a problem. But I have somewhere around here is the complete series of Sergeant Bilko from Shout Factory, which I don't think is quite yet out of print. And once it is gone, I don't imagine that's ever coming back. So if you want Sergeant Bilko with Phil Silvers from It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. I recommend it. I think it's a really fun show. So anyway, this is from VCI. It looks like it is a DVD-R. They've burned it on demand. But I kind of understand, because we've talked to people in the past, like if you want to factory press like 1,000 discs, it's cost effective. They're probably better off just doing DVD-Rs. For something like The Slowest Gun in the West. But look at Rain, that 90th anniversary of Rain. They did it right. Booklet, pressed disc, like it's the 9s. So again, reviews for all this stuff will show up in the various places, and I want to know what you think about this stuff. This is not a one-sided conversation. This is a back and forth conversation where you can tell me what you've seen, what you think about this stuff, what you'll be picking up. And again, please do thumbs this video up. Please like it. Please subscribe to this channel. So many of you guys watching these videos are not subscribed. It helps the channel and it helps you. It helps you never to miss anything. So many people are like, have you ever talked about so-and-so? And I'm like, yeah, there's actually a playlist of like 10 videos about that. See, YouTube will only serve you what it thinks you already want. So if you watch 3 videos of me unboxing something, that's what they're going to serve you with. Never miss a video. Subscribe. Guys, thank you so much. Take care. Until next time, I will catch you later.